Hey guys, just got back from a little road trip up in New Mexico. Went to Taos, New Mexico. For those that don't know, it's a kind of an arts community. It's home to the Pueblo Indians. I can't remember the name of their tribe right now, but anyway, it's a great place to go visit. Anyway, it's full of shopping downtown in the old part, and I found some really cool stuff for the shop. So I got these house numbers. So and they're just tile. We bought some for the front of the house here a few years ago in San Antonio. Just a number, and we actually was able to get our letters so we could put our name on there. But for the shop, I'm going to put these on the shop. So I need one that's a half or a B, but they didn't have any of that. But then in front of it, I've got these. Oh, they're so cool. You're gonna have to see these. Anyway, so for the top row, I've got this cool little thing here. Isn't that neat? And I'm going to put those in a frame. And then I got a second frame. I've got two more in here. The second one is this one. So that'll go under here. And then I got that one. Isn't that neat? Golly, that's so cool. So I might trade this one out like that and then put these underneath. See if I can get this one open. Anyway, and those will go underneath of it. So let me get the frame put together and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the first one. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, folk art at its finest. Now, I don't get the meaning behind the Day of the Dead and all of that, and I didn't research any of it, but I'm after folk art, and that is so cool. Let me get the other one together, and then we'll hang them up. Okay, to put the frames together is pretty easy. So it comes with an angle bracket with a screw, and you put the Phillips side down in the frame, in one of the end pieces of the frame, and just kind of hold it straight. Keep it kind of square, and then just snug that, use a flat tip and snug this other side down. There we go. So just snug that down, and that's part of your frame now. So I'll get the other three together here. There's takes one angle bracket for each short end of the frame. And just kind of keep it square the best you can. Now when you put this together, you may have to loosen these up and get it a little more true. So I'll get those together and we'll take so I got each end of the frame assembled, and now you just connect the top and the bottom together. Again, you want that flathead piece, or the Phillips, to be all the way in, because that's going to go on the flat, and that's what's going to give you even pressure. And then you just put it in like that, lay it upside down, and just snug the screws up. Just snug for now, and you get something like that. So I'll get the other end on here. Again, you want to make sure this Phillips side is screwed all the way in. Not tight, just hand tight's fine. and then you just pop it together. Well, turn it around, pop it together like that. Now you got your first leg done. And then again, you just snug them down. You can't get them real tight because the slotted part of the screw is not that great. It'll want to strip out. Okay, now all you got to do is slide your tile in. I'll turn it upside down, and then we'll slide this other piece on the other end of the frame. Or something like that. You know, these tiles are really loose in there. I'll show you how to tighten them up. Okay, so again, you'll just snug these screws up. That'll lock everything into place. And snug is about all you can get. There you go. Now, okay, so since these tiles are loose in here, they send you these clips. They're a spring clip. So what you do is you need a flat tip screwdriver. That's the only tool you need so far. You push that down and slide it in between the tile and the frame, and then just take your screwdriver and with a little persuasion you push it in. Being careful not to crack your tile when you're pushing that in. So each tile will get a spring clip. So now it's tight in there. These are loose, the numbers are loose, and that picture's tight. So I'll just keep doing that. Matter of fact, I might. There we go. Get in there a little further. These thinner tile, they slide in there a lot easier. I'll put one on the end here. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? So, okay, to hang them, they've got these little clips. with a screw on it. If you don't mind the clip showing, you can put them on the outside, or you can flip them around and they'll be on the inside. So I got to think about how I want to hang these on the side of the shop, and I'll get back to you. But this is how I'm thinking about putting them on there. It'll be up on the side. Isn't that cool? I can have a little space between them. I can put this up on top. Either way, I just thought they were just neat as heck. Okay, so there's a sign my son and daughter-in-law got me for Christmas one year. And there's my new house numbers. I think they're just freaking awesome. And my upside down horseshoe. I'm in love with them. Anyway, appreciate you watching.